This is week 2, day 9, lesson 9. And in this lesson, we're talking about being able to make tape diagrams with a variety of different problem types. Now look at this first one. This one's first done for us. It says Fatima has 12 colored pencils in her bag. She has 6 regular pencils too. How many pencils does Fatima have? Now first thing you need to ask yourself is, do I know my parts or my whole? Now, we know that we know our 2 parts. We don't know how many pencils she has altogether. We just know she has 12 colored pencils and 6 regular pencils. So we had to draw our picture, which is what is shown right here. We draw a tape diagram showing the 12 colored pencils and the 6 regular pencils. And then our whole is the whole pencils together. So we have to figure out what 12 plus 6 equals. Well, you can count each one and figure this out. Or you can say, oh, I know that 2 plus 6 equals 8, and then I need to add that 110, which would be 18. So, Fatima has 18 pencils. So now looking at number 2. Number 2 says, Julio swam 7 laps in the morning. In the afternoon, he swam some more laps. He swam a total of 14 laps. How many laps did he swim in the afternoon? So now remember, the first thing we have to ask ourselves and think about is, do I know my parts or my whole? Well, looking at this, I know that I know my whole and one part. Because it says, let me erase this from my area. It says he swam 7 laps in the morning. That is one of my parts. And he swam a total of 14 laps. That is my whole. So now I'm going to read a little bit, and we're just going to chunk it. So Julio swam 7 laps in the morning. So I'm going to draw my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7 laps that were in the morning. And I'm going to box that in. In the afternoon, he swam some more. Well, this is my other part, but it doesn't tell me how many more laps. It just says some more. But we know he swam a total of 14 laps. This is my total. So we know this is what my whole is going to be. So I have to count on until I get to 14. I already have 7. Let's count on until we get to 14. So 7, and I'm going to do X's for this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is going to be my mystery to make my 14 in total. So we know that 7 plus mystery box equals 14. So now I can count them in all my X's to figure out how many more laps he swam in the afternoon. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 laps that he swam in the afternoon. So 7 plus 7 equals 14. So Julio swam 7 laps in the afternoon. Now let's look at this next one. Peter built 18 models. He built 13 models and some cars. How many car models did he build? Now I want you to think about, do I know my parts or do I know my whole? Now, I want you to pause this video. I want you to see if you can solve this word problem on your own. You can pause it now. All right, guys, now let's look at this to see if you got the same thing. So Peter built 18 models. So I'm going to draw my 18 models. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is my 18 models that Peter built. He built 13 airplanes. So 13 of those were airplanes. So we're going to have to find those 13 in this 18. So there's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm going to label with an A for airplanes. And some were cars. So this is going to be my mystery. So we know that's going to be 13 plus mystery equals 18. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that were cars. So 13 plus 5 equals 18. So Peter built 5 car models. Now, I want you to please pause the video, and I want you to do number 4 on your own. And then we're going to check it.
Okay, guys, let's check your work for number 4. It said Kiana found some shells at the beach. She gave 8 shells to her brother. Now she has 9 shells left. How many shells did Kiana find? So remember, that first question is, do I know the whole or do I know my parts? Well, they didn't really give us how many total. It says she found some shells on the beach. Didn't give us that total, so we know we're going to have 2 parts we're adding together to get that whole. So we're going to draw those 8 shells that she got from her brother, or she gave to her brother, I'm sorry. Those are the 8 that she gave. And then she had the 9 shells that were left. So then we're going to add those 9 other shells. And then we're going to count those all up. We have 8 plus 9 equals 17. Kiana found 17 shells. All right, guys, good job today. Now we're going to go on to our sprint for lesson 9. You are going to look at, you need to pay attention to your symbols because there's some different symbols going on here. Pause your video, time yourself for 1 minute, and then we'll check your work. All right, boys and girls, so here are your answers. Go ahead and pause the video. Check your answers. Write how many you got correct. Good job today. Good work. This is the end of lesson 9.